Welcome back, folks. I'm Phil Turrell. You're watching part 4 of the Mega Man 3 Let's Play. This is probably going to be the final part 2, be the longest of the parts, but we're going to be in Shadow Man's level, taking on the last two of the Dock Robots, which the Dock Robots in here are Woodman and Heatman, so try not to use energy from the Needle Cannon, Search Snake, Shadow Blade, or the Top Spin. Man, a lot of these are actually weak against Top Spin, or at least it seems like a lot of them are weak against Top Spin. But anyways, I digress. So Shadow Man's level will have a lot more spikes, and then of course there'll be the bottomless pits that we'll have to deal with later in the level. There'll be more invisible sections here coming up in a second, I think, after we clear these Cyclop leg robots. Right here, yeah. So Magnet Missile will be your best friend unless you want to use the Shadow Blade. You can do that as well. Just remember to be very careful. Don't do what I just did there. But let's go ahead and cut back. That would have been a very good place to use Rush Jet, which I'm about to use right here. Because, you know, screw this section. I don't like not being able to see where I'm going. But with Rush Jet, I don't have to worry about that. I can just do what I'm doing right here and not have to worry about anything. Just take out all this stuff. Just so many words I want to say. But yeah, just Rush Jet makes that all trivial. And then go down here. And then just take these little robots out. And then we will be fighting Woodman, I believe. And Woodman's weaknesses for this Dock Robot are Needle Cannon and Search Snake. Now, be very, very, very careful with his Leaf Shield. The Leaf Shield will do 8 damage. His contact damage will also do 8, but his leaf damage from the leaves that come up from above will do 4. So if you're going to take a hit from the leaves up ahead. Otherwise, it's going to hurt. But you can also do what I did there. Get right up in his face and just spam Search Snake and you'll take him out really, really easily. It's kind of hard to avoid the leaves and the Leaf Shield in here because, again, well, nah, Dock Robot's about the same size as Woodman, I feel. So the Leaf Shield shouldn't be any wider than it normally was in Mega Man 2. But I do feel like it's harder to dodge. The hitbox radius of that might have just been increased by like a pixel or two. But man, it feels like it's very hard to avoid that. Okay, let's take out those Hammer Joes. Continue on. So now we'll be on the part with the parachutes right here. This will be a very good time for Magnet Missile. So I'm going to switch to that. We're going to take out these enemies here. Just remember, don't spam your Magnet Missiles. So you only need one to take out the parachutes. And then another one to take out the frogs. So boop. And then I don't know what happened there, but just clipped through my Magnet Missile. And I just shot another Magnet Missile for no reason. So keep going. We're almost done here. And now we're going to fight the awesome, amazing Heatman, which is Shadow Blade and Top Spin is what we want to fight against. I feel like the developers put all the emphasis on Dock Robots being kind of hard in Gemini Man's level, or at least the level length in Gemini Man's level is very long compared to the other three. But Heatman, very similar. Whenever you hit him with his weakness, he will turn into a flame. He will narrow down. That's no different than Heatman. I feel like this fight is very similar to the one before. Just be very careful. And then when you shoot your Shadow Blade, make sure you don't angle it like I am. Just shoot it straight. And then use your slide. The slide will help you get away from those fireballs really, really nicely. And then when he does his flame on attack like this, very easy to avoid. I feel not too hard. Even though I got hit there at the last one. But we finished all the Dock Robots. Now we can end the game because, you know, Dr. Wily's been a good person and all that. Oh, we gotta take on Breakman. I guess Breakman's the final boss. So let's go ahead and show Breakman what's up. And Breakman, why do you have such a weird face? You look like one of those Joes. Anyways, keep hitting Breakman, and then he should be done and over with. He's not hard. So that's the end of the game, folks. Let's go ahead. What the? Oh no! Right after we received the last element, Wily ran off with Gamma. Oh well, I guess Dr. Wily is still good. No, my speech impediment got in the way. It's Dr. Wily. Oh no! Oh no! It's explained in the material that Dr. Wily, after using Dock Robot and Breakman to stall for time, he kind of got all 8 elements and Gamma and ran off with it. And so we got to go through Wily Castle number 3. Now, Wily Castle number 3, it's the track for it is not nearly as good as Wily Castle number 2, especially Wily Castle number 2. But pretty decent. I do like it. It gives the feel that, you know, you should have expected Dr. Wily to, you know, be evil and all that, but you kind of just, or yeah, to be evil and all that, but you just fell for it. That's like at least what I take away from the strike. But just like every other Dr. Wily castle 1 and 2, you'll be using quite a bit of your weapon energy here. Weapon energy does not refill, and then you'll need some rush jet, rush marine, and rush coil to navigate. I'm going to use rush jet because I don't trust my jumping, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And then here we'll go in the sewers. Now, going forward in Mega Man, the last castle, which is generally always going to be Wily, because, you know, surely Dr. Wily cannot be in 4, 5, or 6, or 8, 7, 8, 9, 10 Mega Man and base 10 and 11, because this is the end of Dr. Wily according to the subtitle of the Japanese version of this game. Hard Knuckle is what you use to break through those bricks, but I'm not going to worry about the extra life there. But this I will spend some time getting because I want the energy tank. Energy tanks are my friends, so I'm going to do that. And just remember to make sure you fill up your Hard Knuckle. Hard Knuckle is going to be the weaknesses of one of the bosses, and then the rematch against Top Man. So make sure you keep it filled up, and then it will be useful to break down some walls. That's the thing that makes Hard Man's weapon so useful, because it's utility to break walls. No, because it's a hard knuckle. Anyways, continue on here. The boss that we will fight here is weak against the Shadow Blade, and it is underwater, so you have a bit of an easier time jumping. But don't let that fool you. The boss can be a little bit tricky once you start dealing damage to it. It's very much like the sewer detection boss in Mega Man 1 in a way. Anyways, enough of that. Let's continue on. Let's get up here. We'll use Rush Jet to go up there. And then continue up here. You can get that energy if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and skip it. Use Rush Jet, but be very careful here. Follow the path I did, because if that block appears right where you land or fly with Rush Jet, you will fall right off. So don't do that. Drop down here. We equip the Shadow Blade, and the boss that we will fight here is Kamagoro Maker, which is going to shoot all these sea turtles out. And you're going to want to, gosh, got hit by that. You're going to hit the sea turtle. Now, those shells will explode, so make sure you hit them. But as you notice, as you take out these Kamagoros with the Shadow Blade, they get faster. They get progressively faster. So make sure you're aware of that and you're ready. After a while, they will discard the shell, and then if you get close to the shell, it will explode. So be aware of that. But other than that, it's not a super hard boss fight. It's not like we're going to fight some returning super boss from Mega Man 1 that, you know, gave me PTSD, even though somehow miraculously I did beat it. Anyways, we're going to go up here. You can snag that weapon energy if you want. I decided, yeah, I'm going to get it because I want to make sure I have all my weapon energy ready. Specifically, you know, my main weapons, Rush Jet, Rush Coil, and all that. I can find energy like that on the go, but right now, I think I'm okay. I'm going to try to grab this extra life. I'm going to succeed, I believe. This is like a really, really quick jump you got to make. As soon as you land on that platform, you got to jump off it. These things right here, I know I didn't talk about it in Hardman's Zone, but any little time that you spend on these things, a little a gator mouth will come out and try to bite you. The bees here, I think Future Phil mentioned it, but if you off-screen it, before it drops that pod with those baby bees, it will disappear, and then you don't have to deal with it, which is what I was trying to do there. But if you off-screen it, it will go away, except for that one. I don't know why that one didn't want to go. So off-screen it goes away. You don't have to worry about it. That's what I was doing in Hardman's level, and I recommend doing that. It's just a lot easier to deal with. Grab the energy tank here. This is what makes Mega Man 3 so much more easier. They give you a lot of energy tanks. Not that I'm complaining. I don't hate that at all. Some people might, but I don't. It's very nice to have a lot of energy tanks. Just be very careful here. Fill up your energy for all the weapons that you need. Especially the Hard Knuckle. The Hard Knuckle is what we're going to use to fight this boss. Which, hey, this room looks familiar. Wait a minute, what the hell? Where is it? Oh, no. No, not this. Anyways, this is the Yellow Devil Mark II. This one is actually a lot easier, I find, because now that you have the slide, you can slide under some of these, but the pattern is, it's the same. So just remember that you only need to jump over the first 2 rows. When it forms up, jump, shoot the hard knuckle at its eye, and then after you do the damage, jump and shoot it again. If you're good, you can get 2 in. If you're extremely quick with it and lucky, you can probably get 3 if you're pixel perfect with it. But this boss is not super difficult right there. But now he has an extra trick. When he goes from left to right, he will do this, and that is a lot harder to avoid. But with that, we defeat the Yellow Devil Mark II. Not as hard as Yellow Devil number 1 in my opinion, because I feel like the blocks don't do nearly as much damage as the original Yellow Devil. Now, the next boss is going to be quite interesting. It's almost like Wily reused all the bosses from Mega Man 1 in some way, shape, or form, because the Kamagoro Maker reminded me of the robot, the defense robot in the sewers. Yellow Devil don't really need to explain that. And this one, if you remember what the other boss was in Mega Man 1, this one is also kind of like a rehash of it, but a little bit in a different way worse, but in another way not so bad. Excuse me. Let's go and grab that energy tank, because now we have 8. We should be good to go as far as energy tanks. Let's go ahead and use Rush Coil, jump up here. Do not use any Search Snake energy if you can't avoid it. You can go ahead and use Magnet Missile and knock that stuff out. We are getting close to the rematch with the Robot Masters, so make sure that you don't use too much energy, otherwise you're going to be in a world of hurt. And also specifically, don't use too much Top Spin, as weird as that sounds. Top Spin, while it is the most useless weapon, it is the weakness of the final boss. So don't use Top Spin all that much. And oh, I was so close. I thought I was going to get smacked by that. That one smacked me though. Man, I love this track. I love Wily Castle 3 so much, but man, it doesn't beat Mega Man 2, and it definitely doesn't beat the castle themes in 4 and 5 for sure. But it's still very good. Use Hard Knuckle here to break this. That way you can see what goodies we get. Let's go and shoot those and see what we get. Oh, we get weapon energy. Let's refill on Magnet Missile. Let's refill on Search Snake. Unless we already refilled. I should have refilled my other weapon that needed some energy. Rush Coil and all that's not going to be very useful going forward. But equip the Search Snake. Now, this is going to be a holographic Mega Man. Now, I should have remembered this, but the top one is the one that is weak against it. Now, there is no invincibility frames on this, on these Mega Mans. So, just keep spamming Search Snake, and then you will beat this thing. As soon as you find it, just keep spamming Search Snake on it. So right here, nope, it's probably the middle one. I'm almost about to die, but that's okay. I'll go and use an energy tank, it doesn't matter. But remember, when you start this level, just immediately go to the very top and hit that Mega Man with Search Snake. Right here, there's no invincibility frame, so as soon as you find it, just spam Search Snake and you'll take it out really quick. Now we'll get to the rematch with the Robot Masters. So make sure that you are ready for that. And I think we're good. We're weapon energy. Now there's an enemy here. I don't remember how to kill it really quickly. So normally I just tank the damage, but it says junk robot. Even after you kill it, those rocks, it can still go towards you. So even though you kill it, the rock can still travel. So that's kind of a letdown. But they give you a lot of weapon energy here to fill up, and they give you some pellets here and there. But these robots, I just don't like them. I feel like they take a lot of damage to kill. But then again, I guess they're supposed to be guardians to do some damage to you, so you die to the first robot master you take on. And then just like a few of my last, I think really the first one I did this with was Mega Man X2. But I want to go ahead and speed up the boss rush to ×2 speed or ×4 speed. So really quick, so just use the weaknesses of your bosses, and then they'll drop an energy pellet so you can refill, and just kill Magnet Man, kill Magnet Man, kill all the Robot Masters. So Very, very. I don't know why. This has just always been interesting for me to watch. Just watch him die at 4x speed. Except for Hardman, because Hardman freezes time. Apparently, when he drives his head into the ground. Top Man is weak against Hard Knuckle. That was one weakness I didn't. No, was it Hardman? No. It was Magnet Man. Magnet Man was weak against the Spark Shot. That's the only thing I didn't use. But yeah, the boss is not super difficult. By now, you should have all the weaknesses. Shadow Man, just remember, tap the button when you use the top spin ability. Refill on Hard Knuckle and refill on Rush Jet. I didn't do it in this part or in this run, but I should have. I knew better and I didn't do it, which I'm beating myself up over this. So make sure you refill on Hard Knuckle, Rush Jet, Top Spin, because the final boss is weak against Top Spin. So Top Spin's already full, or almost full. Let's see what here. It's probably just gonna be health or something like that, or an extra life. You'll go down here, and then you'll fight against Wily Machine number 3. Wily Machine number 3, the cockpit is super high. It's like a crab bot in a way. Its initial weakness is this cannon that's on the underside of it. So make sure you hit it with the Hard Knuckle. It doesn't have invincibility frames, I think, so you can take it out really quickly. Now here is where I screwed up. Instead of using the Hard Knuckle and driving it up, which does hurt quite a bit, it does have invincibility frames, so you can actually get Rush Jet and get right in front of Wily, and then just spam Rush Jet and shoot at him. But let's go ahead and upper hand Dr. Wily and end this game. What the hell? It's a fake! Anyways, let's go ahead and really find him and find out what happened to Gamma. So, they'll give you one more opportunity. This level reminds me of Pokemon. I don't know why. I think it might remind me of one of the dungeons in Red and Blue and Yellow. I don't remember. But anyways, that's what it reminds me of. It's amazing how this music just reminds me of other things. I really shouldn't need to grab all that stuff, but I guess I'm going to go ahead and get that. Rush Jet away. So go ahead and grab that extra life. Go ahead and grab this. Why did they give me an energy pellet there when there's no way for me to take damage? I don't know. Anyways, I didn't make the stupid thing. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and fight Gamma. So Gamma, you can do a few things here. I'm gonna use the Shadow Blades. I feel like that's just what I've always used. But I think what you could use is you could use Rush Jet to just shoot it, and then you don't have to worry about it. But I've always used Shadow Blade for the first phase. You could also get up top there with Hard Knuckle and shoot it, but let me go ahead and finish this. Jump, use Top Spin, and kill Gamma. It should only take 2, but if you're very lucky, you get it done in 1. But that, we defeat Dr. Wily, and we can finally arrest him, so that'll be the end of Dr. Wily's evil machinations. So he's begging for, he's like, forgive me! And we get crushed too. But Breakman is going to save us. He's like, where's Dr. Willy? Oh no, too late. Looks like Dr. Willy, aka Dr. Wily, is no more. So that was the end of Dr. Wily. Big man, you've regained consciousness. I found you lying here when I arrived. I wonder who brought you here. What the heck? This whistle. It must have been Proto Man. So Mega Man's going to go out and he's going to go and run outside to try to find Breakman, aka Proto Man. So we'll get a list of the original 6 Robot Masters. Electman, then we get Fireman, and then what else do we get? We get Bomb Man. And I really like this because I feel like all the Mega Man games, it has some kind of montage with Mega Man walk in or run in. Hey, nice man. And then Guts Man, the one Robot Master that Dr. Wily loves above all else. Cut Man. And then Roll, not Robot Master. And then we get Mega Man, aka Rock. And then the number 000, which is the prototype Proto Man and the brother of Mega Man. So Breakman was actually Mega Man's brother, Proto Man. So we get his face and we get a little UFO spying us up top. I wonder who that could be. Surely it shouldn't be some Russian scientist named Mikhail Cossack. But that's the end of Mega Man 3. Amazing game. One of my favorites. It really depends on my mood what I like more. If I like 3, 4, or 5. 6 is really good. 2 is good because of the music and all that. But 3 is one of those Mega Man games I just like coming back to. This is up there. I'd say this is in my top 3. Which is blasphemy, I know, because how dare I like anything more than Mega Man 2? No, Mega Man 2 is a great game, don't get me wrong, but I've played these games before I played Mega Man 2, believe it or not. So Sparkman, and then Shadow Man, probably my favorite Robot Master in this game design-wise. Not because it was Shadow Blade, but amazing game, I liked it. And it's kind of funny that I want to say in the development of this game, they weren't too happy the way it came out, or they just didn't have enough time to make it the way they want. But I think it's a fabulous game. I like it. I like the little twist that you have to kill Doc robots before you have to fight Dr. Wily, and that starts a new trend in Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6. But amazing game. I feel like the designs of the Robot Masters just get better and better and better as time goes on. And some music, of course, gets better, and some are back step in another direction, but really good game. I love it. We get introduced to Proto Man, we get introduced to Rush, and it's just overall a very good time. And it's a sad thing that Mega Man's Rush Jet gets neutered in future Mega Man games, but yeah, Mega Man 3, loved it. Can't wait to go play Mega Man 4. That's the next game for the channel. So I'll catch you on Mega Man 4, folks. If you really liked Mega Man 3, please consider liking and subscribing to that channel. It really helps me want to keep doing this. Really love doing this for y'all. So I'll catch you on the next one, folks. Later and bye. Do, 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 do.